What's going on, Flesh and Blood community? My name is Sin, and you're watching FABTCG. Today, we're going to be talking about Pro Tour Baltimore. Pro Tour Baltimore is happening this upcoming week, so we're closing in on the date where everybody is going to be descending upon Baltimore in the Flesh and Blood community to come together for both the Pro Tour, the Calling, the Battle Hardened, and a bunch of fun side events hosted by Star City Games and Legend Story Studios. Of course, James White, the creator of Flesh and Blood, will be there. Tons of incredible cosplayers and artists are going to be there. I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for this event. But what I want to do today is kind of go over what I believe are the essentials, the things that you need to bring with you to the convention center that day to have the most healthy and fun experience without really struggling too much or trying to break the bank all that much. So this is more aimed towards newer players. Maybe you haven't been to an SCG con before. Maybe you haven't been to a larger Flesh and Blood event that's set at a convention center, maybe. And these tips can kind of help you navigate that field, so you don't, one, break the bank, and two, have the best time you possibly can have. And that's what it's all about. Even though competition is going to be fierce for the Pro Tour, if you're a casual player coming into the game and you want to come check out Pro Tour Baltimore and you want to see what all the buzz is about, I'm here to answer some questions, and I'm here to help you on your way to a very fun and fulfilling weekend. So let's get right into it. So, say leading up into the Pro Tour, what are you going to pack with you to help you get through? A lot of this is personal preference, but I'm a bigger fan of messenger bags than I am backpacks. Backpacks can sure store more, but sometimes they feel a little bit too heavy on your back. And if you're a person like me who has some, back issues, probably a good idea to get yourself a lighter weight, durable messenger bag. And I have the perfect one right here. It's the Oiwas messenger bag. It's on Amazon. It's only a $30 messenger bag, and I've been using this for a couple days now, just going through locals and stuff like that. And I personally love it for all of my deck needs. In the front zipper here, I have a notepad for life totals. It can fit a box of sleeves in the front zipper. I have some dice in here and that kind of stuff. But what's really nice about it is when you open it up, it has a lot of space. I'm going to try and get a better view of this thing for you guys. It has a lot of space where if you open it up, you can see I have a lot in here. I have a deck box that I just have draft sleeves in. It can fit a standard size playmat tube very easily. Got my playmat tube. I can fit a Blitz. This is my Blitz deck. I have one of these Satin Towers. This is one of my CC decks. And I have another Satin Tower, and that's also a CC deck. I also have my trade binder in there as well. My trade binder's in there too. So there's a lot of really cool things you can, with this messenger bag specifically, and it's very small. It's not that big of a bag. So fitting everything in, taking everything out, you can kind of just maneuver everything in there, and it's not a bad pickup for $30. I cannot recommend this bag enough. So I'm going to set that to the side here. So we got our bag situation figured out. That's the bag. This is the bag, the type of bag that you might want to take in. And typically I recommend trying to pack a little smaller because you're going to be walking around all day. You're going to be, looking at vendor tables. You're going to be watching matches be played. You're going to be on your feet a lot too. So I recommend a good pair of tennis shoes, nothing super crazy, just nice support, all that kind of stuff, because it is going to be a long day of standing around and doing Flesh and Blood stuff. The next thing that I would recommend is you bring a water bottle, and I have my nice Flesh and Blood water bottle here that was in the kit. Thank you, LSS, for that again. But water bottle. A lot of times, and definitely keep an eye on this kind of thing, but a lot of times convention centers will have like water fountains and stuff like that. You know, make use of that. Hydrate, drink a lot of water, drink lots of water. You know, don't spend $8 on a bottle of water. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You're in a convention center in like you're in the convention center that's in an area where there's a lot of places to go eat and go grab food and stuff like that. So, you know, when lunchtime comes around, you're not going to really be hurting for finding places to go eat. At least I don't think you will. But if you're trying to be on a budget, trying to do like, maybe pack a light lunch, pack a small little light lunch with you. You know, basic stuff, you know, granola, snack bar, stuff like that, maybe to hold you over till dinner, doing that kind of thing. But you know, make sure you're paying attention to that kind of situation where, like, if you're hungry for an extended period of time, you're gonna be playing worse. You're gonna be, you know, not having as much fun because you're gonna be miserable because you're gonna be hungry. Make sure you pack snacks. Pack snacks. It's not difficult. This is stuff that you can do and prep for before you even get in the car to drive to Baltimore or get on the plane to go, or as soon as you get off the plane in Baltimore, you know, go to a gas station or something like that. Pick up some like peanuts or something like that. Just snack stuff that's power food, power energy. That and water will get you through at least a good chunk of the day. Depending on, you know, your dietary needs, of course. You know, so that kind of thing, definitely go through with that. And the next thing on my list of items to bring with you is one of these kinds of like long boxes. These long boxes, you're not going to take it to the convention center with you, but what you will do is you will keep it at the hotel with you, because you are going to be getting bulk from, you know, playing in drafts. You're going to be getting bulk from, you know, playing in sealed. Maybe you chaff all that, maybe you toss it away. But if you're a newer player, you want that kind of stuff, you want to get that kind of stuff, you know, you're going to want to keep that somewhere. And especially if you're going to the artist tables and you're going to the vendors and you're going to the artists and buying artist proofs and higher end items, you're going to want to have something to put those in. Maybe you want to keep it on your person, and that's perfectly fine. But I will recommend taking one of these with you, even if you just put it in your bag, just to have it with you. You might also want to like bring some like staple cards from home, some cards that you're not quite sure about going into the event. That way you have a nice place to keep like all of the key cards that you might want to swap in and out of your deck as the weekend goes on. Nice little like mobile inventory, so to speak. Definitely want to bring one of those with you. Obviously all of your gaming equipment, stuff like that. I'm not going to go super deep into what I recommend. I run satin towers, Ultra Pro satin towers, and you know, usually I bring an extra pack of sleeves or two for like draft, or sometimes I'll bring an extra pack of sleeves that match what I plan on putting on my classic constructed deck for the calling. In the event that like a sleeve tears, you're able to just make sure that everything's kosher there and everything's good. Everything is golden there, so you don't get like any judge calls or anything like that during the calling, because it is a professional level REL, which is rules enforcement legislation. You're going to want to make sure that you are up to snuff on all that kind of stuff. But if you're more of a casually minded player, I do want to recommend, and I do encourage you to check out some of the awesome side events that they are running throughout the weekend. Even on Friday, as soon as Friday opens, there's an Outsider Sealed, which requires a silver ticket, which is $35, that can get you a if you win, and you could qualify for an alpha draft. So that's really worth it to just go and play and have some fun with. There's also a commoner event for the World Guide, which is the book. Awesome thing to hold on to. Outsider Sealed. There's all of these side events that you can take part in throughout the weekend that I would highly recommend you definitely try to go and do. And there's, you know, we have Saturday, I believe even Saturday, there's an ultimate pit fight. There's an ultimate pit fight event at 3 p.m. and I know the creator of the game, Mr. James White, is going to be playing in it. So definitely check it out. And, you know, do all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's cosplay contests. all sorts of things. If you're not a Pro Tour player, this is still an event that you can come out and enjoy and have a fun time with the Flesh and Blood community. If you are a new player, there's even a Fresh to Fab package where you get a bronze side event entry, a playmat, and an IRA Outsiders pre-construction, or an Outsiders Learn to Play demo, or Outsiders pre-constructed Blitz deck event entry, as well as Welcome Deck IRA, where you can learn to play Flesh and Blood. There's also the Go Again event package. If you're not doing anything, you can, do this to get entry into the Battle Hardened Baltimore. You get two bronze side event tickets, awesome playmat, awesome foil promo packs. It's worth it. It really is. And really, at the end of the day, all I'm trying to say is, if you're a new player coming into this as your first major Flesh and Blood event, definitely prepare for a fun weekend, but make sure you're doing it safely. So, kind of pack a little bit later. Have only your necessities with you, food, water, some sleeves, your decks, playmat. That's it. And this will help you be able to kind of, withstand the long weekend. And it's a fun weekend, but it is a long weekend. So make sure you are packing accordingly. Make sure you are, having a good time. And if you see me at Pro Tour Baltimore, all weekend, I am going to be putting keywords up on my Twitter page at SinOnStream. I have several of the Good Deeds Don't Go Unnoticed promo that I'm going to be handing out to the first person that can find me and repeat the keyword to me at Pro Tour Baltimore. So if you want to get your hands on those those Good Deeds Don't Go Unnoticed content creator kit promos, I have some for you, and I will be bringing them to Baltimore with me. I also will be playing at Baltimore, and I will be in Baltimore. So if you or any of you, if you guys want to jam some games, hit me up. Let's figure something out. Time permitting, of course. I am playing in the calling. And that's really all there is to it, guys. That's all I have, and this will be the last video for me this week before we head into Pro Tour. And I will be vlogging Pro Tour all weekend. So if you see me bouncing around with the camera, you want to come up and chat with me, come up and chat with me. I love meeting people. I love chatting with people. I love talking to people. I love hanging with people. So, if you see me at Baltimore, come up, say hi. I'm very friendly. I try to be very friendly. And if I'm not busy, we can chat, we can game, we can, talk about stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you at least kind of understand more of how you should be preparing for Pro Tour Baltimore, outside of a game perspective and more of a personal, what do I bring with me perspective. Yeah, be safe this weekend, guys. Have a great time, and I'll see y'all later. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Sin out.